What's going on, folks? It's your man Jay, and I wanted to give a follow-up video on my iPhone 10. It's crazy that this is probably one of the phones that I've had the longest of all the iPhones that I've ever had, besides that iPhone SE sitting over there. The phone is flowing right along, man. The last software update came in, and I think here lately, man, I just kind of hit a slump with tech because I have so much tech. I'm just getting ready to start venturing off into other stuff. Phones are cool and everything, but I think I've plateaued to where I got to a point where I'm just kind of satisfied with what I have, and so I'm limiting what I purchase nowadays. And you probably noticed that on my videos. I'm not putting out 4 and 5 videos every week or 10 videos a week. I'm kicking back because there's just not enough out there to make me. I want something different, and this is the most different. This is the most different thing that I have right now. It's the Sony Xperia 10. This 21:9 aspect ratio is pretty cool. I did a video. I was out at the dealer getting one of my cars serviced, and I took that. I was obviously using this phone right here. This is one of my daily drivers, and I shot a bunch of video of Mopars all on the lot, just shooting video. Just kind of scanning around, playing with the phone, taking photos, and the phone is awesome. So the iPhone though, if Apple were to go to the 21:9 aspect ratio, they'll probably do something crazy like 22:8 or 22:7. They'll think of something crazy. It will blow up. Not giving any credit to Sony, people wouldn't even think twice about it. For us that are in the know, we would know that, okay, yeah, Sony did that already and we hated it, but now that Apple's doing it, we love it. That's kind of how it would be. So every time a software update comes out for my iPhone though, I never post a video really right afterwards like I do with Android, because it would appear that Android suffers more from the plagues of certain phones suffers from lag and stuff like that. But on the latest flagships, it doesn't really exist too much. Like my Pixel 3, which is another one of my daily drivers, it just got Android Q beta. It didn't get it. You can sign up for it. So obviously I signed up for it. So the Q beta is flowing along, man. I don't have any issues with it, and but still, I posted a video on it to let you guys know, hey, and back in the day, people used to say that iOS was for certain people and Android was for tinkerers and people who like to. That's totally inaccurate, because jailbreaking was one of the hottest things that everybody did. People jailbroke their phones to do all kind of things. Remember Springboard and all this stuff? Now I don't even know if jailbreaking is still a thing. I don't even know that it is. But me, I use them as is, man. I just don't have an issue with the way my iPhone is sitting right now. I like everything about it. I especially like the cameras. So I took the iPhone out instead of my GoPro, and I shot some video for another video for my other channel. So if you're not following my other channel, it's 392 Silver Bullet. That's why I showcase the cars. Sometimes I'll put the cars on this channel just to remind you, hey, I got my other channel. Please come subscribe. Shout out to everybody who's gone over and subscribed, man. I went from 500 subscribers or so up to 830 so far, something like that, in just a matter of a couple of weeks. And I know that's a lot of you guys over here showing love and supporting, and I appreciate it. But I took this phone, and I'll show you some photos of what I did with this phone, and it just came out fantastic, man. The footage is just good. I really like the way the footage comes from these cameras. They're still unmatched by a lot of other phones out there. They're unmatched, and Apple's ecosystem too is unmatched. I really like some of the things like the remember Windows Continuum? That's just something that Apple does now. I think it's just about marketing and how you push it to the customer, because a lot of the things that Apple does, it's already out there. but they just have mastered the art of convincing people that it's a fresh new hot thing when they say it. And I ain't mad at them for that. But I did clown them for these AirPods, because that's a joke. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's how I feel about it. You don't like it, whatever. That's how I felt about it. I think it's a joke that they're pretty much releasing the same things. However, that type of uniformity like this, check this out, man. The pairing process is ridiculous. I love it. I love how Apple syncs up their products, and that is one thing that I've always gave them credit for, is their services. I have Apple Care on everything, and I don't buy insurance on all of my Android stuff or just other products. I love being able to walk into an Apple store and get what I need done in a few minutes or less than a day. You see what I'm saying? So Apple is winning with that, and that's why that last announcement was about services that they're bringing out. I'm not signing up for none of those services. However, I really do enjoy the iPhone and the ecosystem where it links with the Mac, and I'm pointing up there because my Mac is sitting up there. But I just think it's a huge plus that I can update my iPhones and my iOS products and not even think twice about it. I don't have to go looking for bugs or anything like that. And it's strange that I don't, but I don't. You know, that's only with other products that I have. So, quick video, man, discussion. Are you still using the iPhone 10, as a matter of fact? This is my iPhone 10. It still works like brand new. And what I've done recently is I sold off every other iPhone I had, pretty much, except for my iPhone 10e, iPhone 10e, iPhone SE. I just plan on keeping that around. Some phones, you've heard me say it in the past, they just don't go anywhere. Now, this is a phone that I probably would trade if Apple changed up the design, because right now, I'm waiting for Apple to do something with the design of the phones, man. It's nice, but I'm looking for something new, man. I don't want to see this at the top. I want them to do something different. You know what I mean? And I'm really serious. If they do the 21:9 aspect ratio or the 22:8 or whatever they do, you know, 21:8, you know how they do it. They do crazy. I think I would fall in love with the iPhones all over again. Because right now, I use an iPhone pretty much for family members and stuff like that, you know, for church, you know, so we do Bible study through FaceTime, you know, things like that, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, the iPhone is cool and everything. It's very solid OS, but I'm ready for something different, Apple. I know you can't hear me, but y'all share this video with Apple on Twitter. I need them to hear me. I'm a supporter of Apple products for sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it. Only when I call out negative things or I disagree with what Apple is doing, then I'm an Apple hater. But overall, for those that follow my channel, you know that I rock with every iPhone. And ultimately, I have a MacBook, a Mac Pro, and all these, or iMac and things like that. I have these things and I use them regularly. The AirPods, the Apple Watch, iPad, all these things I have. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to like everything they do. You know, so, you know what, shout out to Technically T real quick before I get out of here. You know, he made his comments about the AirPods. I made my comments about it. We all did. And people just don't take well to criticism. A lot of people on YouTube will watch us and they'll talk bad to us in the comments, say we suck, we trash, we don't know what we're talking about. Even though we have the products in a lot of cases, and some of them, most of the people don't. They just, I call them window shoppers. But they get so mad that or if they do have the product, they get so mad that you're not feeding their ego. They take it personal, and so they attack you verbally. So I just laugh and I just brush it off. You know, delete. If it's real vulgar, I just delete it and keep it moving. But if they just want to rant for a minute, whatever, do your thing. But I'm the OP of this video, and I'm the OP on this channel. So if I don't like something about a company, I'm not gonna hold back, you know, and not say it. And Apple is no exception. As much as I like their products, you know, I'm buying it, and people say, "Oh, no one's forcing you to buy it." Of course, that's the obvious. You're stating the obvious. You don't have no rebuttal for what I'm saying. You just want to attack instead of make a valid point. And I made some valid points on the AirPods and all the new products that they released, if you want to call them new. So I'm at a point with Apple where I'm just kind of flatlined right now. I use this every day. I use those every day. I use my Mac every day, my iMac every day. I use my iPad every day, but that still ain't enough. It's time for something new from Apple, and I'm ready to see it, man. Sound off in the comments. It's your man, Jay.